Hey, this is my first time reading a fanfic reading it aloud. But this is a shoto X-reader hanahaki AU, and it's called 7 Days. I will put the Wattpad writer's name in the description if you want their name. Okay, without any further ado, I am going to read now. Imagine, if you had a watch that ticks down to your death date, you watch helplessly as your timer ticks. It's nerve-wracking. It's real. But you can't help but be in denial watching it count down. It's the sad truth. Hanahaki, a disease that is caught through one-sided love. Flowers would bloom in the victim's lungs, making them suffocate and cough up flowers. Your life was simple at first. Work at your parents' flower shop for a few hours, go to school, normal girl, normal life. Your parents and your brother were corkless, but you were quite a special flower. The daffodil of the bunch. Shining brightly and proudly, the other flowers were dull compared to you. Funny. It was the exact opposite of your job. You were to give life, but instead you took it. A thief, a murderer. You drained the souls of the living. Ironically, they would crumble into withered petals when you were done with them. You could only stay at a distance, watching them suffer slowly. Coward. That's what you are. They're afraid of you, but they didn't want to admit it. Most people strayed away from you, but he didn't. When you were at UA, the only one who spoke was him. 1 out of thousands. 1 out of 7 billion accepted you. You loved him. You knew that he was the one for you because he accepted you. Love is a cruel mistress. Someone strolls along, right? That's how plot goes, right? This is how glitch tragedy happens, right? Everything is fading just because of that one person. Now all you can do is watch and shake your head in denial. At lunch. How was your day? You asked in a hushed voice. All right, he answered. You see, you were in class 1B. You don't see him very often, unfortunately. Did your exams go well? You asked, fiddling with your spoon. Yeah. One word. Why? That's good, she stutters as she blushes. Who is your partner? Momo, he said. That name, you've been dreading it. That uneasy feeling in your gut causes your breath to hitch. Oh, I know her. You smile, hiding your negativity under your mask. Shoto smiles back. Your heart races, your stomach twists. You knew that he smiled because of her, but you can't help but feel happy at the sight of him smiling. Everything around you was so lively, everything so vivid. The white, supposedly unattractive lights were suddenly so calming. The clanging and chatter seemed to disappear. Why didn't I realize it back then? That you made my life so beautiful. And that is end of part 1. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want a part 2, tell me in the comments. And if you want to know who the writer is, I will put their name in the description for you guys. Love you. Goodbye. Subscribe and like if you want. It doesn't matter to me.